Welcome back to the CBC2 News Talk. My name is Nicholas Naman, and I would like to provide a topic of concern today: terrorism. So what is it? Is it some made-up word that conjures up images of bullies in elementary school? Or does it bring up memories of Al-Qaeda and ISIS? Today we have a very special speaker, Michael Scott. He's a local terrorism specialist and is here today to tell us about terrorism. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Nico. How are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about global terrorism?
Global terrorism is basically the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians in pursuit of political aims.
So, would you consider a bully in a schoolyard to be a terrorist?
No, Nico, not at all. Moving on. There are 5 types of terrorism: state-sponsored, religious terrorism, criminal terrorism, political terrorism, and all of these were used in different moments in history.
So, what would be an example of these types of terrorism being used?
Well, an example of religious terrorism would be 9/11. Because that was done by the group of Al-Qaeda in pursuit of their religious stuff.
Viewpoints.
In pursuit of, basically, they just want to cause harm due to their religion.
So, would a current example of terrorism be the Yellow Vest protest that happened recently in France?
Yes, that would be a form of dissent terrorism, where the people are against the government policies, body, and they want to change something to get something new out of it.
So, how can we as citizens help stop this problem?
Well, Nico, there's only so much regular people can do to help this. You can donate to a variety of NGOs that are involved in international terrorism. If you're interested in giving, you can check out Red Cross. They are an organization that are involved in helping aid people that are directly affected by terrorism, so you can go there to donate.
So if we as citizens can't do too much, what can the government do to end this dilemma?
Well, as a country, there are multiple measures that can be taken to prevent terrorism attacks. So to prevent terrorism attacks, countries can increase their border security with not allowing some people in, which can be a downside but can prevent the amount of attacks. And also Canada sends a lot of direct aid to countries to help. An example of this would be in Iraq to help fight against ISIS. So Canada is sending troops as well as many other countries to help that.
Well, thanks for coming, Mike, and enlightening us on this global issue. I hope the world takes this as seriously as I did and starts their approach to prevent terrorism. You can call a non-government organization anytime and be informed about what you can do to help support the cause. Meanwhile, the asylum seekers of Mexico look for a new home. That's up next. We'll see you soon on CBC News Network.